how to make an extra $10,000 a month part-time with these 5 high-income skills. Welcome fam, much love, Trav here. If you want to make extra money, or you want to make more money, or you want to start a business, you're in entrepreneurship, you're on online selling, or whatever it is, I promise you, you're going to get more value from this video than any other free video that I put out on this, because I've hit new levels in my own business that I want to share with you. So, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, it all helps, etc. So last month, I worked 40 hours a week, 40 to 50 hours a week, full-time as an organic farmer. I love my job, organic farming. I grow fruit trees, I work with animals, I do school tours, I do youth mentorship, I work farmers markets. They paid my rent, and they paid my food, and they gave me $700 on top of that. That's not too bad to live in Hawaii. However, you want more money than $700 a month on top. It's nice to not stress about that. So that's why I do this. So last month in my side business, I work maybe on average 2 hours a day, 1 to 2 hours. Some days, maybe on the weekend it's more. Some days it's none. I made just from maybe 2 hours a week, so 50, 60 hours in a month. I made $8,800. And you do the math on that, that's maybe $150 to $200 an hour to add up to an extra $8,800. And disclaimer, that's not all profit, but a lot of it is. I probably added an extra $5,000 to my bank account. And the point of me telling you that is like, hey, look, if you don't like your job and you're hoping you can make a side income that can be greater than your job, it's actually possible. I'm someone who's actually doing it. Or if you love your job but it doesn't pay very well for where you live, like you're a kindergarten teacher in New York City, you want to make more money on the side, that's possible too. Or if you want a lifestyle where you can just travel around, that's also possible. A lot of these people really are lying about how much time they're spending. They're lying about how much money they're making. But I'm telling you, I worked 50 hours, 40, 50 hours a week as an organic farmer. I didn't have much time to do this, but I was able to do it. So how was I able to do that? Okay, so there's 5 high income skills, and you also need to think of them as high value skills. So number 1 is sales. And there's 3 mediums of sales. Sales is the highest value skill because people are giving you their money. It's the exchange of money. However, it's the highest income skill because what is sales? Equals matching problem with solution. It's a very high value skill. And these are the 5 skills that I used in my last month to make $8,800 extra in my part-time. So matching problem with a solution. You find a common problem and you find a solution for it, and you present the solution to the people with the problem. That's not easy to do, and it's really valuable. People will pay a lot of money for that, to feel understood, that you understand their problem and that you actually have a good solution for them. So that's why you're paid highly. Now there's 3 kinds of selling. I don't need to write this up here. There's 3 mediums of selling. The first medium is phone sales, and you can make a lot of money over the phone, and if you're starting out, that's good because you want to be able to understand people. You're going to learn a lot about human nature. And let me step back for a second and say, I hope you don't feel intimidated by these 5 skills. I only started learning this really in 2016. It hasn't been that long. It's not going to happen overnight, but it can happen pretty quickly. Okay, so phone sales. You make a lot of money phone sales. Problem with phone sales is even if you're selling high-ticket items, your time is still connected with your money. I don't want to bill an hourly. I just want to have money coming in. So the other 2 types of selling, there's copywriting, which is written sales, like emails, Facebook ads, posts, and then there's video sales, where I'm talking to the camera and, hey, I understand your problem, here's a solution, here's how you sign up, right? If you can do selling clonably over written and video, then you can make so much money. And that's one of the main things. That was a major breakthrough for me. And I paid a lot of money to hire people to teach me how to do this stuff. I'm not amazing at it, but it's made me a lot of money. And if there's any skill that I would say, sales skills, not just over the phone, but if you can sell over written and over video, you make so much money. Okay, let's move on. Now the second one is, and I think people will be surprised that I put this number 2. I would say I made basically all of my money just from these, here we go. I made basically all my money just from these 2 skills, but there are 3 supporting skills that were important for this. And building tribes. I think people will be surprised how valuable building tribes is. So basically, according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, should I even grab Maslow's hierarchy of needs? This is like the fundamental Maslow. He's like the godfather of human motivation. So Maslow says at the bottom of the pyramid of needs, you have basically money, protection, shelter, food. So if people are insecure, all they care about is money. Now, once people achieve money, they start to care a lot about belonging and love. And once people have belonging and love, they start to care about status and recognition. Once they have that, they start to care about self-actualization, becoming the best version of themselves, and turning outwards and helping other people. So a lot of people are stuck at money, but once they have money, they're stuck at who am I, or who do I belong to, who's my tribe. I'm searching for belonging. So you find these people who their problem is, I want to fit somewhere, I want to belong somewhere. You build a tribe for them, you build a group for them, you invite them in. Not only are you giving them identity and serving a fundamental need, but you're also allowing them to progress up the needs pyramid to create status recognition for themselves, to create self-actualization so they can turn outwards and create impact. So that's why it's a really valuable thing. In my case, I was building tribes to sell more tribes is basically how I made that money. So Facebook groups, identity, community, marketing. I hardly did any paid ads or anything in this month, or most of the money didn't come from that at least. And I was selling not just membership subscriptions, but I made the majority of this money, or the extra money, selling live in-person tribe meetup event, a retreat basically that's going to be out here in April. So if you can build tribes, it's high value. You provide people with a place to call home, a sense of identity. That's an amazing thing that you can do for them. Okay, moving on. Third thing is, I don't want to just call it funnel building. Transformational funnel. So you hear about funnels. What is a funnel? It's like an ad. You click in, you give your email or something like that. You end up in a group, or you end up in a training, and then you end up paying money, and then you end up in another training, and then you graduate, and then you go from student to practitioner, and you changed, and you've improved, and your problem's been solved. So a funnel I call it transformational funnel, because a funnel is a transformational process. You're taking a stranger who has a problem, and you're automatically solving that problem through a vehicle of creating a funnel. So a funnel includes a lot of these things. It includes the skill of building a website or being able to put something together. It involves the skill of ads somewhat. But if you can build funnels and send people through a process that happens more or less automatically while you sleep, it's not only high value, but it's disconnected from your time. So that's a massive thing. Let's move on to the next thing. Paid ads. Okay. So paid ads, first of all, it's really high income. You see the people who are entrepreneurs who are making the most money have really figured out how to do paid ads well. I'm not necessarily one of those people, but I'll tell you from experience, one paid ad changed my life. Launching my subscription coaching business, I put in $100 to run my paid ad to my current audience, and that generated me 5, maybe even by now 6 figures. That's unheard of. 10,000, 100,000% ROI. That's unheard of, right? It's crazy. But it's possible with paid ads, which is why investing 7%, 8%, even 10% annually, it doesn't necessarily make sense if you know how to do paid ads as the best investment. Why is paid ads so valuable though? So paid ads is, I'm just getting tired here, especially after hours of weed whacking. What you're doing with a paid ad is you're interrupting someone's pattern. So you're scrolling on your phone, you're doing the same thing that you always do, and boom, this ad interrupts your pattern, it interrupts your life, says, hey, wake up, I understand your problem, here's a solution for you. And that's the catalyst for you to change, bring you through this transformational funnel into a tribe through the sales process. So if you can what's happening when you're interrupting someone's pattern, when you're interrupting someone's life? You're changing their life, right? Paid ads is really changing people's lives, waking people up. So paid ads, okay, well, it's also like selling, copywriting, and it's high leverage. This is the only thing that costs money. Everything else is basically free. Just make money from nothing. I run paid ads ongoing. Most of my money came from these two things. It's just money from nothing. Like it's gonna change your life and change your perspective on money and your opinions on yourself if you can just make money from nothing. It's really a life-changing experience. Okay, the last one. Product creation. So you can have all these other skills and you could be an affiliate marketer. An affiliate marketer is someone who sells someone else's product or service for commission, and that's fine. You could do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But if you can create a product, then your margins are going to be a lot higher. And also, if you can create a product, other people can go out and be affiliates for you and be much more profitable. So product creation, it's obviously pretty high income because you're creating a solution to match an existing problem. You're basically an inventor, a creator, but you're also, it's high value because you are creating a solution, providing a solution that nobody else has. And you're also, if you're doing it and allowing affiliates to resell it, then you're creating a business opportunity for people so they can change their lives. So if you're good at creating products, then you give people jobs. You give people jobs, right? Change people's life, give people work. So those are the 5 skills, how you can make $10,000 a month part-time. It's actually possible. It's not for no time, but it's part-time. You have to be consistent. If you master sales, matching problems with solutions, you are good at building tribes, you can build funnels, you can run paid ads, you can run product creation, you can just sit back and manage the process and make a lot of money doing that. And with that money, you could go take a job that doesn't pay very well, but that you want, like me, or you could go travel like I did before, or you could spend a lot of time reading and learning and educating yourself like I've also done. It's up to you what you want to do, but it will give you a lot of freedom and opportunity. And it's nice for me knowing that, hey, I love my farm job, but I might want to change it at some point. And I want to know that I have plenty of money in the bank and then I can create a new income out of nothing and greater income out of nothing if I want to move on and do something else. But I love my job here, but maybe I want to go travel for 3 months in the summer and have security to come back to what I'm doing and also the money to do that. So, which is not going to happen on $700 a month. So if you found this helpful, well, let me know in the comments. If you want me to mentor you, there's a link down below to either a course or coaching or training. The current one is called Dream Life Fulfillment. And I'm going to talk to you about how to use a vision board and whiteboard to help you get what you want in life. And you get to join my business network and business group where I go live once a month and I share updates in my business and things that I learned, and you get to meet other entrepreneurs. So if you want to do that, there's a link down below. If you're waiting for a juncture point in your life and you want to make a difference and you're not sure what that move is, let this be your move. Trust you, just like I said. Hit that thumbs up, hit that comment if you agree this is the most valuable video I've put out for money making. That if you come with me into this Dream Life course, it's going to be the most valuable thing that I've ever put out. It's going to change your life. It's going to be great. So, yeah, there's a link to that down below. I put my all into this one. So I hope you find that helpful. Appreciate you. And I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Boom, boom. Talk to you in the comments. Peace.